So, if you could have those TPS reports on my desk on Monday, that would be really great.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, have I ever introduced you to my brother, Alex?
Wait, what? The three of us have been working together for like a year now, and you're only now just telling me this?
Well, you never asked. But yes, Alex is my brother.
You sure? Do you mean you feel like he's your brother, like he's your bro or something?
No, I mean he is literally my brother, born from the same mother.
Okay, forgive me, but look at the height difference between the two of you.
I'm sorry, I don't see it.
And then there's a pretty big age gap between the two of you.
Hey, careful.
And finally, and I hate to bring this up, but I do have the results of the company IQ test, and he's at least 4 times more intelligent than you.
No wonder Mother always liked you best.
Hey, Alex, is Mark really your brother?
Who, that dude? He was just here? I've never seen him before in my life.
Relevancy is like relationship. It's hard to fake. And in this episode of Here's Why, we'll explain why relevance is an important concept for SEO. Stay with us.
Now, when it comes to ranking signals, links still rule, as you showed in your detailed study on the actual ranking values of backlinks to a page. We'll have a link to that study at the end of this video.
Yes, links do rule, but not all links are equal.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, we know that links vary widely on the amount of authority they pass along based on the authority of the linking page and site and other factors, such as how many other links are on the linking page. But authority isn't the only factor you have to consider when measuring the value of a link.
Well, what else is important?
Well, the relevance of the linking site and page, for example.
So, relevance. What does that mean when we're talking about links?
Well, let me start with a real-life analogy. Say you have a certain ailment and you need a referral to a specialist. You get a recommendation from your personal physician and one from your auto mechanic. Which one are you more likely to value and follow?
The recommendation from my physician, of course.
But why?
Well, the physician's area of expertise is much more relevant in this case.
Ah, that's the word. Relevant. Now think of recommendations from your physician and mechanic as links on the web to different specialists. It's obvious that the link from the physician should carry more weight than the link from the auto mechanic.
So that does make sense. So getting links from high authority sites isn't the whole ballgame. It's important that those sites are also relevant to my site.
Yes, but it gets even more granular than that. The particular relevancy of the content on the linking page probably matters too, as well as the text in the link, which is what we call the anchor text, and perhaps even the text most closely surrounding the link as well.
So how do I apply relevance to my site's SEO?
One way is through seeking out guest posting opportunities, getting permission to publish an article on someone else's site that has a relevant link back to some content on your site. Because of the relevancy factor, you don't want to publish on just any site though, or pitch any old content. You're going to get the most value if you place your article on a site that's at least somewhat relevant to the topic of your own site, and if your article has some relevancy to the page to which you're linking on your site.
And of course, that would also provide an article that's more likely to be useful to the users of the site where you placed it, making the publisher happy and more likely to ask you for even more content.
For sure.
Now, thanks for that, Eric, but before we go back to the office to find out if I really get relevancy now, let's give our viewers a couple of deeper digs on this topic. Okay? First, here's the web address of the link power study by Eric that I mentioned at the beginning of this episode. Now, Eric uncovered evidence that links may be even more powerful than we thought for search ranking.
And here's a link to a chapter Mark and I co-wrote for the newly revised SEO guide by Search Engine Journal. You'll learn how relevancy, authority, and trust all work together for better SEO.
Hey, Eric, I know my first relative wasn't really very relevant, but I've got the concept down now. Let me introduce you to my most relevant relative of all.
So Mark, did you learn anything about relevance from our video chat today?
I sure did. This time I'd like to introduce you to a truly relevant relative. Come on in. Eric, meet my twin sister, Marcia.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Wow, I've got to admit, the resemblance is striking.
Marcia, you the best.
Oh no, you the best.
Oh no, you the best.
Oh no, you the best.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Jan?